play along, and the conversation is normally very interesting. About the free MTN. I mean, MTN will call you a P first. If they manage some good English, please, we are calling you from my constituency, or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as may be specially permitted by law. So help me God. Thank you. Congrats.
Please know what you get down.
All right. Okay. Boss, let's come back. Let's come back. Let's come back. But this guy, Charlie, come back. This one, is it part of it? Yeah, the person one. Yeah. All right. And like I said, okay, I can't run away.
The national anthem.
I'm not as tall as the MC. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency Prez Mahama, Honorable Ministers of State present, Deputy Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Chair of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Security and Intelligence, Heads, Chief of Defense Staff, Heads of the Security Services,
members of the diplomatic corps, captains of the cybersecurity industry, representatives of civil society, friends from the media, distinguished invited guests, and responding to cyber attacks. Ghana, under the leadership of His Excellency President Mahama, has developed sectoral SET ecosystems, which currently has an operation in the banking and finance sector SET, hosted by the Bank of Ghana, the telecommunications SET, hosted by the National Communications Authority, the government SET, hosted at the National Information Technology Agency, and the National Security Sector SET, hosted at the Signals Bureau. These sets have significantly strengthened Ghana's national cyber incident response framework as they operate in close coordination with the national set located at the Cybersecurity Authority. This enhanced coordination, ladies and gentlemen, improves incident response, facilitates interagency collaboration, and enables the timely sharing of information to manage cyber threats effectively. Currently, guidelines for accrediting additional sectoral sets are underway. As we await the completion of this process, we look forward to expedited action for setting up the other sectoral sets in critical sectors such as energy, health, academia, transportation, and the military. This will significantly boost our national capacity to detect, mitigate, and recover from cyber incidents and attacks. As part of this national effort, the government remains fully committed to strengthening our legal and institutional frameworks. Due to the evolving nature of cybersecurity and the need to stay ahead of threats, the Cybersecurity Act 2020, Act 1038, is currently under review by the Ministry to ensure that our laws remain robust, responsive, forward-looking, and capable of addressing emerging threats. Your Excellency, the CSA, in the last 9 months of your administration, has collaborated in an unprecedented manner with the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service to combat cybercrime syndicates. This has led to the arrest and detention of several suspects numbering in the hundreds this year alone. To ensure swift prosecution, we're working closely with the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice to establish a specialized court to handle cybercrime issues. We express our gratitude to the Director General CID for the enhanced collaboration we have enjoyed with her outfit. Furthermore, measures are being implemented to establish sustainable financing mechanisms for cybersecurity. We're committed to establishing the Cybersecurity Fund pursuant to Sections 29 and 30 of the Cybersecurity Act 2020 to ensure the availability of financial resources to support national cybersecurity initiatives, protect critical information infrastructure, and build capacity across all sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, according to a study by IBM, human error is the primary cause of 95% of cybersecurity breaches. That is, unintentional actions and inactions by employees and users can cause, spread, or facilitate security breaches. As the saying goes, you are only as secure as your weakest link. Thus, if we are to create the digitally resilient Ghana we envision, every citizen must be empowered with the proper knowledge, tools, and habits to stay safe online. We cannot leave anyone behind. Every actor in cyberspace, from citizens on their personal phones to officials working on corporate laptops and networks,
as we welcome His Excellency, the President, John Dramani Mahama. Please, let's go ahead and together for him.
Thank you. Kindly receive your seats, please. Protocols that have been so well established by the Master of Ceremonies so that we can save on time. Many years back, in the early days of ICT and all, we had the scandal of the Swedru girls, if you remember. A group of people came down and took pictures of them in the nude and others and promised them that there were people abroad waiting to make travel documents for them to go abroad. And apparently they were selling these nude pictures and publishing them on the web. And so people were surprised to see their new pictures on the web. And I remember the sensation at that time when some of our newspapers grabbed these pictures and started reproducing them. It created quite an embarrassment for many of these young, innocent girls. And so cyberbullying, cybercrime has been with us for years. With the explosion in the digital space and different kinds of instruments in that space, it's become more sophisticated. And sometimes you just entertain yourself when you hear a very cyber-aware person who they try to scam. And they play along. And the conversation is normally very interesting. About the free MTN. I mean, MTN will call you P. First, if they manage some good English, please, we are calling you from MTN. And your number has romance scams. And recently we've been collaborating with our international partners when evidence is gathered and it's proven that people are involved in romance scams. Using our extradition treaties, we ship the culprits back. And so we'll continue to collaborate with all our global partners. Anybody involved in romance scams, whether you're a foreigner or you are a Ghanaian citizen, we will hand you over to be tried and punished accordingly. There are also inside jobs. I mean, some people are employed within financial institutions and they manage, because they are in there, to be able to take advantage of the system. And so the Bank of Ghana and the cybersecurity agencies have arrested a few such, and punishment is normally very swift, and the people are sanctioned for what they do. But there are also other forms like hate speech to create division amongst people. People intentionally post messages that will pit one ethnic group against the other. That is also becoming very commonplace, and it's something that our cybersecurity authority and allied agencies must look at. And so these are just a few comments, but my main speech is here, and if you indulge me for a few minutes, I'll inflict it on you. So it gives me great pleasure to join you today for the official opening of the 2025 National Cyber Security Awareness Month. We gather here under the theme, Building a Safe, Informed and Accountable Digital Space. This occasion is not merely ceremonial, it is a pivotal moment for reflection on Ghana's position in the digital age, and more critically, on the direction that we must take. The decisions we make now will decide whether technology becomes a means of empowerment and growth or a source of vulnerability and division. As President, I'm deeply aware of the opportunities that digitalization offers. I'm equally conscious of the threats it presents to our national security, our economy, and even our democracy. It is therefore appropriate that we utilize this month to revitalize our national resolve, strengthen partnerships, and renew our commitment to building a cyber-secure Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, across the world, digitalization is transforming economies, governments, and societies. In Ghana, we observe its impact in how our farmers access weather information on their phones, how our students engage in online learning, how businesses reach their markets far beyond their traditional borders, and how government services are delivered with greater speed and transparency. Digitalization is not just an abstract idea, it is real. It influences how we live and work. It opens new opportunities for innovation, efficiency, and inclusion. But as with all revolutions, there are risks. The same technologies that empower us can also be exploited to disrupt economies, to manipulate information, steal people's identities, or even compromise critical national infrastructure. Cyber threats today are more complex and more dangerous than ever before. They are borderless, they are invisible until it's too late, and they evolve every day. Recent studies highlight the seriousness of this issue. The International Monetary Fund's April 2024 Global Financial Stability Report revealed that over the past 2 decades, 20% of all reported cyber incidents worldwide have targeted the financial sector, resulting in direct losses exceeding $12 billion. Since 2020 alone, cyber-related losses are estimated to be over $2.5 billion. These are staggering figures. They reflect not just lost money, but lost trust, lost jobs, and in some cases, lost lives. Ghana is not immune. We too have encountered cyber fraud cases, phishing attacks, identity theft, and other digital crimes that harm individuals and businesses alike. As we expand digital public services and mobile money usage, we must reinforce the systems that safeguard them. And this is why under the Reset Ghana agenda, my administration has prioritized digital transformation as a key part of our national development policy. And cybersecurity is at the core of that transformation. When I took office in January this year, I promised the Ghanaian people that we will develop a modern, inclusive, and secure digital economy. That promise continues to guide my work today. Let me emphasize 4 flagship initiatives already in progress. The first is the 1 Million Coders Program. I launched this program in April of this year. This initiative aims to train 1 million young Ghanaians in digital skills, including coding, software engineering, data analytics, and cybersecurity. Already pilot projects in Greater Accra, Ashanti, Bono, and Upper East region are equipping thousands of our youth with tools that prepare them not just for jobs today, but jobs of the future. The second is the Digital Jobs Initiative. This is a public-private partnership aimed at creating sustainable employment opportunity through technology. We're establishing regional digital centers for business, process outsourcing, and ICT parks to promote innovation in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and digital entrepreneurship. A key project under this initiative is the redevelopment of the Dawa ICT Park into a global center of excellence. The third is the FinTech Growth Fund. We've set aside $50 million to support indigenous startups and foster a vibrant digital finance ecosystem. One Ghanaian innovators to develop solutions for Ghanaian challenges and also expand them across Africa. The fourth is the 24-hour economy. Beyond being a job creation strategy, this initiative is also about digital resilience. A 24-hour economy means round-the-clock operations. It requires secure systems, constant monitoring, and robust cybersecurity protocols to ensure that businesses, banks, hospitals, and public services function without disruption day or night. But policies and programs alone are not sufficient. Institutions are important, and that is why, in accordance with the Cybersecurity Act 2020, Act 1038, I'll today inaugurate the Joint Cybersecurity Committee, the JCC. The JCC brings together representatives from across all our security and intelligence sectors to collaborate closely with the Cybersecurity Authority. Its purpose is to ensure coherence, coordination, and proactive measures in our national defense against cyber threats. This is a vital step. Cybersecurity must not be fragmented. It demands unity of purpose, a clear strategy, and disciplined education. Cybercrime ignores borders. A hacker in one country can breach systems halfway across the world within seconds. And that is why Ghana cannot act alone. we must collaborate with the rest of the world. We're already signatories to the Malabo Convention and the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime. These frameworks enhance our ability to cooperate internationally and align our laws with global standards. This landmark treaty equips us with new tools. This October, Ghana will take another historic step. We'll ratify and sign the United Nations Convention on Cybercrime. This treaty equips us with new tools to investigate attacks, prosecute cyber criminals, and protect critical information infrastructure. Notably, Ghana has led efforts to include provisions against online child sexual exploitation and has emphasized the importance of applying international human rights law in cyberspace. Moreover, Ghana has also adopted the Palmol Process Code of Practice, which helps countries address the misuse of commercial cyber intrusion capabilities. As a result, we'll reinforce licensing systems, certify professionals, and approve cybersecurity products to ensure a secure and transparent environment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all these efforts, programs, institutions, treaties will fail if our people are not informed and vigilant. The truth is simple and straightforward. Our citizens are our first line of defense. This Awareness Month is therefore about our people. It is about ensuring every Ghanaian, from the child at school to the trader in the market, from the banker in the city to the farmer in the village, is to ensure they understand the risks of the digital world and know how to stay safe. Through school-based curricula, community training, and public awareness campaigns like the beautiful drama you just watched, we are demystifying cybersecurity. We're demonstrating to our people that a simple click can have consequences, and that vigilance online is as important as vigilance as you walk on our streets. Cybersecurity is everyone's business. Our duty as government is to provide clear policies, strong institutions, and enforcement. The private sector's duty must invest in cyber resilience and protect consumers' data. Civil society must advocate Response Awareness Month, officially launched. May God bless us all, and may God bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Please do not take leave of us yet, Your Excellency. We are very grateful. We shall now go ahead with the second part, which is the inauguration of the JCC. So please to make the most of time. All members of the
And afterwards, you have the space for your signature at the bottom. So after we finish the oath taking, you just sign it and then hand it back for the records. And so we start with the official oath. I'll say I, and then you mention your name. And then after that, you say everything else that I say. Okay, let's go. I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana in the office of Member of the Joint Cybersecurity Committee of the Cybersecurity Authority, and that I will uphold, I'll preserve, I'll protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana as by law established. So help me God. Thank you. We go to the second one. It follows the same pattern. So I, holding the office of Member of the Joint Cybersecurity Committee of the Cybersecurity Authority, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as may be specially permitted by law. So help me God. Thank you. Congrats.
Our honorable ministers will join, and our event speakers.
You indulged us in all of this, and the ministers and all of you, we are very grateful.